Nimbus. The space gate to Dark World is charged up and now open. Welcome back, X, YouTube, Twitch. It's your boy KDZ bringing you guys another market watch. And again, guys, the reason why we do these videos because I have a huge passion for trading card games. I love talking about trading card games and want to continue to build a community that has the same love and passion for admiring all those gorgeous lore windows as I do. And with that, let's get into it. Left off yesterday, we were talking about Burning Abyss, Max Rarity, Burning Abyss, different things of that nature. Fan favorite theme. A lot of the Max Rarity cards are well under EBP base prices for what they would be, for what they could be coming out of sets. So a lot of the Burning Abyss cards are primed right now. Of course, guys, it's not a financial advising channel. None of this is financial advice. I'm just telling you guys how I look at these TCG markets. And like I said, I just see in these Burning Abyss cards to be primed. I think they do have some pretty dope lore windows. Some pretty dope settings in the lore windows that take you on a ride to do some world building, do some lore building. But of course, we come into the main topic on the block as always. We still within the first 2 weeks of the 25th anniversary Rarity collection being dropped, which is crazy. At the end of this week, we're actually going to get Valiant Smashers. Like I literally have zero interest in Valiant Smashers. Like I haven't looked at it once. And even when it drops, I'm gonna probably look at it on opening day. But I gives no fucks about pre-sales for Valiant Smashers. But I've been watching a lot of deck profiles over the past week or so, guys. Like we got Labyrinth and Rescue Ace and Horus and what else? Dragon Link. Before I did this hopped on this live stream, I watched the Pendulum Magician deck profile because I've been looking, guys. I've been looking for the cards that people have been playing that you can get, QCSR Starlight Rare right now, because those cards, guys, like this set is new. It's a week old, so if you really haven't been around the Yu-Gi-Oh secondary market or the TCG secondary market for that matter, you notice like the cards are always their cheapest on like the first couple of months when they release. When people are trying to fire sale them, make quick sales so they can take that capital and they can reallocate that to the newest sets that are about to drop. So they're trying to get rid of them as quickly as they can. Looking at the Rarity collection, I think we might have to go to like page 3 because there's so many of the same cards that's just being regurgitated like at the top of the list. Yeah, you see, we go to page 3, there's still Pot of Prosperity's Ash Blossoms on the first page. These secret rares and these platinum secret rares in this set, though, they pop, though, guys. They pop really hard. I'd be hard pressed to not go for these secret rares over any other copy of a card. Like say there's a copy, unless it has an original print secret like in a core set, I'm picking the secret up out of here. Like if like Borlo Savage Dragon does not have original print secret in Savage Strike. Borlo Savage Dragon has Prismatic Secret and a Mega 10. It has a reprint secret in Battles of Legend, a Crystal's Revenge, and then it has the secret rare in this set. However, I feel like the secret rare in this set hits the hardest. It pops the most. It sparkles the loudest. Like the sun shining through the clouds down on the trees, creating that golden glow on the leaves. It sparkles the hardest. Forbidden Droplet, however, I would prefer the Rise of the Duelist, the original print secret, even over the 25th Rarity Anniversary Collection secret or the Mega 10. Focusing though, what we came back here for the single pack. 25th anniversary Rarity Collection booster packs. 27 listings as low as 375, market price 390. Now you're supposed to get a QCSR every 8 packs. So if you look at it from that perspective, it'll run you $32 to pull a QCSR from packs because packs are $4. It'll run you $32. So the base price for any QCSR right now should be around 32 because that's what it would take for you to pull any of them at random. It's $32. So when we go look at a lot of the QCSRs, the majority of these guys, they're under $30, but you can see like these cards that, well, Baron is actually like $40. It's not actually 34, but like Forbidden Droplet was hovering around the $32 price point for the longest before it spiked up to 37. Evenly Matched, it's fallen back down to the $32 price point after it spiked up, even though like Evenly Matched, this is the first extra rarity printing of Evenly Matched that we've then received. So I think evenly matched is hella undervalued because of that. And the build, the primal being of 47 listings as well as 31.99, market price 36.12. It's around that $32 price point. Called by the Grave, 29 listings as well as $27, market price 29.34. It's around the $32 price point. It actually spiked up to 40 and it's fallen back down when it was like at 15. Dark Ruler No More, again, another card that spiked up to like 38. It's falling back down, 49 listings, so it's $22.95, market price 24.73 for Dark Ruler No More. Tour Guide from the Underworld, another card. It's trying to appreciate towards that $32 price point. But what I really want to look at is like the 2-for-1s, the 3-for-1s. When you get down here to the $15, between the $10 and $15 cards, you got Dimension Shifter, which is a 3 of in a lot of different road decks, Exo Sister, Flawonderies, Grin Maju, decks like these that can take advantage of cards being banished. I'd be hard pressed to think if we didn't get Thunder Dragon Colossus back that people wouldn't be playing Dimension Shifter. Like I could almost guarantee that their main deck in Dimension Shifter at that point. But Dimension Shifter for it to be a hand trap, 52 listings as well as $14.99, market price $16.70. You can get the 2-for-1. Estimated base price $32. You can get 2 Dimension Shifters for the price of what it would cost to pull one. Nadir Servant, extremely similar to that. 26 listings, so it's $15. Market price $16.27. That's actually been appreciating. Dimensional Barrier, staple, currently used right now. Rhoda, staple, currently used right now in all formats. Rhoda is used. This, in my opinion, is max rarity. And 2-for-1. Change of Heart now available. 2-for-1. I'm really surprised with the Nadir Servant falling at Albaz like demand. Like both of them 26 or less listings, both of them around the $15 price point, both of them are 2-for-1. They're still on deal mode for what a QCSR should be in the set, but considering they're tied specifically to like certain play styles, whereas Dimension Shifter, Dimensional Barrier, Change of Heart, Road, they're more generic, Summon Limit more generic, and it's actually rivaling them in price. Gives me some cause for pause for the Albaz, Nadir Servant, Dogmatica Ecclesia lore. Again, Dogmatica Ecclesia over here, 1098, market price 1159. The thing about Dogmatica Ecclesia, however, though, is that this is second place. Dogmatica Ecclesia has Starlight Rare, so because of that, this will always be second place, and I'll be pivoting towards the Starlight Rare right now. Of course, guys, we talk about these TCG markets as if we live in a vacuum, as if there's nothing else to buy in the world other than trading card games. But with that being said, like the Dogmatica Ecclesia Starlight Rare is exceptionally priced right now. But what I did, like last night, I was going over, like I said, looking at all these deck profiles, looking at the different extra deck monsters people are playing, the different staples people are playing. This is a hand trap format, and interestingly enough, a lot of the hand traps that are played in this format were printed in this set, and you can like officially get them now. Max Rarity, Infinite Impermanence, QCSR 3 of in a lot of decks, Ash Blossom, QCSR 3 of in a lot of decks. The 2 most expensive cards in the set, rightfully so. Both of them are inflated. The Infinite Impermanence, it's double the price of what the EBP would be. Like it's $64 for Infinite Impermanence. EBP is $32. And Ash Blossom is $160. So Ash Blossom is like 5x the price of what QCSR should be in this set. Just extremely impressive. Like, we've been waiting on the extra rarity print for Ash Blossom since like 2018. We've been waiting for 5 years for this, so I'm not surprised that it's holding a $150 price point. Honestly, I could see Ash. I could see it going down because it's just so high. Like over the next couple of months, I could possibly see Ash going down to like 130 maybe. But I don't think you're really. It's way over the EBP, but I don't think you're really going wrong with grabbing it, at 150 for a card that's probably going to be used, until they hit it on the ban list at 3, to be honest. That just has a ridiculous amount of demand. And it finally has its max rarity. Same thing with Infinite Impermanence at 3, ridiculous amount of demand. They're probably never going to hit it on the ban list. But then you have Effect Veiler. People are using it in the meta right now. That's one of the higher QCSRs in the sets. It's around $50, but Effect Veiler is second place QCSR. Effect Veiler has Starlight Rare, so that's effectively second place. Nibiru is first place in here. It's the best value out of those. It's actually around the EVP, and it's used as a 3 of in a lot of different decks right now. Dro doesn't have the QCSR, unfortunately, but that's being used heavily in the meta right now. Lightning Storm is in here, but that has Starlight Rare, so the QCSR is second place for Lightning Storm. Another card, just exceptionally bad. Like, these staples right now are outside of Ash. Ash and Empire are probably like the only extra rarity staples that are like above the estimated base price. Like the Starlight Rare for Lightning Storm is way down. Starlight Rare for Triple Tactics is way down. Starlight Rare for Pot of Prosperity is way down. Pot of Extravagance, Pot of Desires, QCSRs, these are ridiculous value right here. Like I said, the base price is 32. You can get a playset almost for the price of what it will cost to pull one of these. These I'll be looking at grabbing 2 playsets of. Easy money, as Poncho would say. And then the other thing outside of the staples that I really keep an eye out on is, like I said, because these are the cheapest that a lot of these evenly matched. These are the cheapest that a lot of these staples, Dark Ruler No More, these are the cheapest that a lot of these staples are going to be, I feel like, ever for their QCSR counterparts, ever. And then you have a lot of extra deck cards that they put in here as well. I was watching what I think it was a Sinful Spoils deck profile. Yes. And the extra deck was beautiful. Like QCSR Starlight IP, QCSR Starlight, QCSR SP, QCSR Typhoon. These are interesting. Like the newer QCSRs, like the ones that are dual Nexus are exceptionally priced, guys. If you've been looking at generic QCSRs at dual Nexus, grab them now. As well as at a Monstrous Revenge, even though they're not as cheap. The ones in Age of Overlord, man, those things are meanly priced, but still, like, a lot of different cards you can get in that QCSR Starlight Rarity now. Access Code Talker, Celine, Baron, Borlode Savage. A lot of just the best extra deck monsters. Mud Dragon of the Swamp. Herald of the Arclight. Dengirsu. Like, it's just littered with them. And then, like I said, the SP, the IP, the Typhoon that are being used, the Zeus that is being used. Like, literally all of the best extra deck monsters, almost all of them have QCSR Starlight Rare. The extra deck that you're rolling with is next level. Just watch your cards at tournaments, guys. Because it's like, I was a proponent of not using max rarity cards before playing Master Duel. But like I said, after playing Master Duel, after building affinities, relationships, attachments to decks, and then after building those attachments, wanting to like personalize those decks to show the affinity, to show the attachment, and then understanding the meaning for max rarity, I'm a huge proponent of max rarity now. Huge. And a lot of different max rarity cards are hella cheap right now, but they're still valuable. Like, if you have a lot of them in the same extra deck, you're looking at, $1,000, $2,000 extra deck. $2,000 deck. Like, you come with a deck that has 3 QCSR Ash Blossoms, 3 QCSR Infinite Impermanence, 3 QCSR Nibiru's, 3 Starlight Rare Effect Veilers, and then we haven't even gotten to like the main deck and the engine and the extra deck or the side deck. 3 QCSR evenly matched. Like, we've already hit $1,000, and we're just talking about the staples in QCSR or Starlight. So it just goes to show, like, watch your cards, guys, going to tournaments. Like, I know we're a community and we should all be a family, like Yuma says, which is why I freaking love Yuma. Like he really brings it out. Like the Yu-Gi-Oh community is a family. We're a family. But I mean, shit. Even in biological families, you got motherfuckers who steal from each other. So just because we're a family, they don't mean motherfuckers who's not going to steal from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, or try to take over the motherfucking world. So it's just the way it is. So hope for the best, prepare for the worst. In that regard. Sliding over here, Sky Crisis is nicely priced right now. The Bell Store, the Black Witch, heck of a price for her. Considering like she's a splashable engine. Like I said, you got the part of the punk engine that's in QCSR right now. You have part of the adventurer engine that's in QCSR right now. Like so many different ways that you can just, I mean, like you can almost have a complete QCSR deck, complete QCSR Starlight Rare deck that is pretty as or as Perfect Cell during the freaking Cell games would say, when Gohan went Super Saiyan 2. Incredible. That's what that is. And it's just what a time to be allowed to be like a Yu-Gi-Oh player. And like a hella diverse meta game where you could play almost any deck. Like what? This is an exceptional time for Yu-Gi-Oh. Um Age of Overlord booster box is still $70, so the EBP for a QCSR is still around 280. That's why I say Sky Crisis is nicely priced right now because it's 170. It's $100 off. It's on sale. It's not a 2-for-1, but it's still on sale. It's almost a 2-for-1. And then you come down here, you got stuff like Dark Hole Dragon or TG Rocket Salamander, of 44 listings as well as 1576 for QCSR. Whoa, when the EBP is not 32 like in the freaking rarity collection, it's 280. Excuse me. There's a couple other things I wanted to look at. It's just like I went back in and I snagged like a lot of the extra deck monsters just to have at least one of. A couple of them I skipped on. Like I skipped on Borlo Savage even though it's $10. I think I might go back and grab it because compared to like it's 10% of the price of the Starlight Rare. But it's second place, which I'm not a huge fan of. I'm like, if I'm going to run second place, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not going to run max rarity, then I'm a proponent of running like a secret rare if they have it, or the cheapest version, like a common if they have it. But considering I could get the QCSR for $10, that's nice as shit, man. Like for Savage, that's nice as shit. For a really nice ass looking copy, it's hard to pass that up, even though it is second place. And it's hard to pass up the $100 copy as well, even more so. I don't even know why we were talking about Brillo Savage, but just a really cheap extra deck staple monster. Man, that Appaloosa being fucking stack plus, that's tough, even though it's under the EBP. Like, I think like the estimated base price, what it would cost to pull a Starlight Rare at random out of Rising Rampage right now is like 3K. So the fact that like Appaloosa is half that, you're actually looking at a 2-for-1 with Appaloosa on the price of what it would cost to pull one. It's just brutal. Because I'd love to have an Appaloosa right now. Like I said, that I didn't really become a proponent, like I said, until I started playing Master Duel this in the summer, guys, which is crazy. And Rising Rampage, that shit came out in motherfucking 2019. Gee whiz. You know, it's so weird because people didn't know what the price of Starlight Rare is at. Even though if we were to go back and look at the EBP, Rising Rampage, I don't think it was like plus 60 that much on release. I want to say it was like right at 60. It might even have been cheaper. It might even have been around like $50. So if we're looking at like a $50 booster box, every 2K like EBP 24, 500, 1,000, $1,200, and like would have been the estimated base price for a Starlight Rare in that set. And I want to say Appaloosa was probably around like the $300, $400 mark. I'd have to try to go back and find an old ass market watch. I'm not even sure if M. Cole was doing market watches back in freaking 2019, but I'd have to try to find one from him like October 2019. We're about to go down the rabbit hole real quick, guys. Hold on, let's check the time. Because you know we can't be out here all day, guys. Okay, we got some pretty good timing. Let's see what we can find. Let's look at M. Cole. Did I spell his name wrong? Yeah. M. Cole 40. Market Watch. October, because he puts the dates in his. He's one of the few people who puts the dates. October 2019. He does have one. So he has, who said tournament? He's talking about tournament packs here. October 10th, October 13th. I wonder if it's going to show. What what are we looking at? Flame, but guys, I just started doing my market watches this summer, so I don't have receipts that go back this far. I mean, look at TCG player. Um, but yeah, does he like go over a scrap recycler? Are you kidding me? Wow. Hold on. Daddy duties, I gotta take this call. What's going on? Yeah, everybody's fine. I was doing a market watch right now though. I was about to end it, go back in. All right. Um you want your malicious bait. Near $85, guys. Grab your malicious baits now. Shout out MCO for this. For putting a freaking date in his market watch. So it makes it easy to freaking filter it and search it. Come on. We got anything on Appaloosa. Malicious was prevalent in the meta game, apparently. Stratos bought out. Okay, so heroes must have been prevalent in the meta. Ferris. Oh, Ferris just got the QCSR. Would you look at that? Okay, Royal Tribute. All right. Marin says Rising Rampant shout. Oh, he's just looking at Marin says. Are you gonna go in there, MCO? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna go into Rising Rampage, or are you just gonna look at Marin says? $200 for Marin says Seahorse Starlight Rares right now. I mean, if they're 200, but I want to say Marincis was like there was hype for it in the metagame. Like you look at these prices, those are hype prices. 17 listings for Marincis Wave, $200 for Marincis Seahorse. EBP of Rising Rampage was still probably around like 1,200. So you could get 6 seahorses for the price of one. I would say Appaloosa was probably like 400. She was probably like $400. And her secret like had appreciated to like 100. I remember it appreciated from 50. It was like $50 for the secret rare, 40, and then it jumped to 80, and then it jumped to like 115, 120 for Appaloosa before the reprint. No, it doesn't look like Galatea OTs were $30. Wow. We're about to check that real quick. No, it doesn't look like he's going to go into Rising Rampage as a whole. Hold on, the Dark Armed. What's going on back here with Dark Armed? Because Dark Armed just got the QCSR as well. What were the OTs going for? Near mint on limbs, 200 going up to $300. And the secrets, lightly played first ads were 100. Near mints were 400 for the secrets. Okay. So he didn't touch, he did not touch what we were really looking for, but Dark Armed and Yu-Gi-Oh! The ultimate rare, it was at 300. It's still around 300. The ultimate rare 23. Look at the QCSR now though. Five listings. It's all 63.57, and it even has a ghost rare now. 52 listings is all $28. Market price 35. But the OT, look at the stand power on this. Heavenly Played Unlimited is 300. Near mint is 332. The OT is holding strong. What? First day near mint, 348. So the first day near mint only took a $50 hit. That is strong out of Dark Arm Dragon. Grab the QCSRs now, guys. Grab them now. And the Ghost Rares while you're at it. Because if the OT has stand power like that, I'd grab, for the price of one OT, I'd grab that many Ghost Rares and or QCSRs. Straight up. Like, and I'd have my dad, what is the acronym? Is it DAD? Teledad? Or that was the format. I'd have my dad deck blinged out for the low. For the low. But then let's go to Rising Rampage. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Seahorse is still around that like the $200 price point. It's actually like a little bit cheaper, but I mean the EBP, the base price of the base price of the booster box is at $190 now. So there's a huge difference. The price of the booster box, the price of seal goes up, then the price of singles will go up inevitably, particularly the high end, extremely rare ones to pull. Whoa, and Appaloosa is back to deal mode. She's a stack right now. What? I had to channel my inner Little John. What am I looking at right now? All right, guys. Hopefully I provided some value with this live stream, Marco Watts. Like Kakarot, send us your energy so we can get that spaceship charged up for a part one, because our economy is inflated as hell right now and collectibles are on deal mode. And with that, we're going to be getting up out of here. Nimbus. Are we in there? Are we in there? Yeah, we in there.